Ooh! All right now. Yes, ma'am. It's your girl, Christina Storm, the hostess that does the mostest, baby. Are you ready to cry, turn up, and downright act a fool? And have your teacup spilleth over, honey? Well, if you are, loose rap starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it, children of the rainbow corn. What's up, children of the rainbow corn? It's your girl, Christina Storm, the hostess that does the mostest, baby. Are you ready? Yes, it is. It's that time again. It is Saturday, baby. It is loose rap time. If you don't know who we are and what we are, then you better get into it, baby. This episode is season 2 of episode 4. I'm sorry, season 2, episode 4 of Loose Rap. I am Christina Storm, your hostess that does the mostest, baby. And let's get right into it because we got some shit to talk about. This first one happened October 21st, 2020 on Baller Alert posted it. Delta passengers removed. Delta Airlines passengers were removed from flight after punching the flight attendant in her face over a mask dispute. It says a BBC journalist tweeted a video that showed a heated argument between a passenger and a Delta flight attendant. Also, another passenger, which is a famous passenger, in my eyes, I consider to be very famous, and it probably in Hollywood's eyes is very famous. Her name is Lauren England. If you don't know, this is a free promotion. Go check out what is it? Something Atlanta. What is it? It's something Atlanta. I think about it. I'm sorry, I fucked it up, but Chasing Atlanta. That's what it's called. It's called Chasing Atlanta. And it's an all black cast. I believe it's all black ran. Black owned, black ran, black published, everything. But Chasing Atlanta, she's one of the main individuals on the show Chasing Atlanta that's very popular on YouTube. And I believe they're on Fuse as well, if I'm correct. They're on Fuse. But she started off and she started off in her transition on the show, and has blossomed to this beautiful young lady. I can't even say young lady because I really don't know how old she is. I believe she's younger than me by a couple of years, but not too much. But yes, this beautiful young lady, or Lauren England, that's what her name is. She recorded a video and posted a clip of it. And in the clip, you can post on Instagram or Facebook or comment or whatever. It says, this literally happened right in my face. All I want to do is get home at this point. How are you mad because your boyfriend caused the whole flight to be turned around and delayed because he didn't want to put on his seatbelt? And they've been asking you to get off the plane for the past hour. Then had the nerve to say, "I fly first class. You're going to jail." She was just making fun of it, like, "Bitch, you going to jail." And I can't even say she was making fun. She probably was pissed because that bitch probably had a coin to make. But y'all understand. I'm just gonna let y'all watch the video. Then I'm gonna get into it.
You touch me. You shouldn't. You push me. You push me. You shouldn't have touched me. You shouldn't have touched me. I don't know you gonna play with me. You shouldn't have touched me. Don't touch me.
So, this is crazy to me Because the girl, I looked at the video and the girl said that she pushed her or touched her. I didn't see the lady touch her. I take it like this. This is how I'm going to take it. And because I wasn't there, so I can't say. Because, you know, people these days, especially people that are not a melanin complexion or have melanin in their bones, have been testing people's waters. And you can't test anybody's waters because everybody's waters ain't calm and delicate. Some people's waters is rough and tough like the motherfucking rapids, water rapids. You know what I'm saying? With the rafting water rapids, the people like them damn crazy people like to get on and wind up getting killed or getting injured or breaking a leg or something because they want bibbly bop and don't stop like damn Offset or up through the damn river through them damn rocks. And then some people water so fucking bad and dangerous that it's like it's having a tsunami come through and wipe your ass out. So I think this is how I feel about it. I think the lady at one point she probably was trying to be professional, but due to the current situation and how close they were, her white side, I hate to say her Caucasian side came out and was like, bitch, I ain't gonna say she said nigga because that'd be allegedly. But I believe that she got defensive because the girl got so angry at the fact that her boyfriend, she was defending her boyfriend. Why use a stupid hoe? Because if the reason why, because on the article it says the mask. I would have understood if the lady came at you real rough about that mask. Because bitch, I'm on my job. I'm not dying or catching nothing while I'm on my job flying through this fucking flight because your boyfriend don't want to wear a mask. Or at least had a mask over his mouth. I understand you not having it over your nose because when I go in stores, I dare them to say something to me about it being on my nose because half the time I can't breathe if the mask is over my nose. But over my mouth, okay, fine. And if I sneeze and I'm about to sneeze, I'll pull my mask up. But if you was fighting because your ass ain't had no seatbelt on or your man ain't had no seatbelt on, you should have bopped him upside his motherfucking head, bitch. Because he was the reason why y'all ass got kicked off. Because all he had to do was put the seatbelt on. He ain't have to have the seatbelt on correctly. Not the whole time. Let me say that because I guarantee you that bitch was going to come back and say, can you please put your seatbelt back on the proper way? Thank you. Thank you. That's what she would say. Thank you. But you could have avoided all of this shit. And then the fact that, I don't know if you knew this person, but it got so bad that one of the guys on the plane had to come grab you and your boyfriend. One, your boyfriend was a bitch because he should have been handling it himself. He couldn't even control you, so he was a big of a bitch. Because if he couldn't yank your ass back or pull you away, he was a bitch. Because he should have handled that himself. He's a grown-ass motherfucking man, bitch. And the fact that you sat there and said that lady touched you, and I ain't see her touch you. Now, maybe she did touch you on the slick side. Because, you know, in certain situations, you know, if in a certain position on the job, you do feel kind of like, if you touch somebody, you kind of say, they calm or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? You good? You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming at you no kind of way. But then you got to judge, too, because, bitch, if that's what it was, you should have knew that bitch did not want to be touched. And she was going to pull the race card. And the fact that stupid bitch said she worked for, but always flew first class, bitch, you was in coach. And the reason why I knew you was in coach, because one of them damn seats was so fucking close. And then 2 of them aisles was fucking small. And 3, it was too many motherfucking black people on that motherfucking, in where you was at. Because all black people, even though they may be able to get in the daggone first class and pay for first class tickets, don't get first class because they smart about their coin. But bitch, if you actually ever got into first class, you would have known, bitch. Your ass would have never turned up like you wouldn't have turned up like that. You would have turned up, but you would have been classy about it, bitch. It was nothing for your clothes didn't scream first class. Your fucking hairdo, bitch, didn't scream first class.
Whoa, fuck no, not the banging. The banging.
And my wig don't scream first class, but bitch, if I guarantee you, if I sat on that motherfucking plane in first class, you would have never fucking known this wig wasn't a first class wig, honey. She would have been bouncing and everything. Even if I had to put some put some fans under this bitch for this bitch to bounce like this, she would have been bouncing in the air, honey, like I was walking down the fucking runway. But bitch, y'all was dumb. Y'all was dumb. I'm gonna get off this topic, but y'all was motherfucking dumb. You dumb as shit. And then you probably had some place to go, and then you held up people. You don't know where the fuck these people had to go. And the fact it's already crazy and dangerous to even be on the plane. And this is a question I have for you, Delta. Why was so many motherfucking people sitting so close up together? Because in the video, people they did not space out the seat and like, okay, this row, then this row is empty, this row, then this row empty. These motherfuckers literally was, some people was right here, right there. Y'all was wrong for that, but them motherfuckers that thought they felt they was flying first class because they paid that high ass coach ticket instead of waiting until late at night to get their motherfucking tickets or get on Groupon or whatever the fuck you had to do to get a cheap ass ticket to the same place you was going. That was gonna be round what's it called? They're going round the world. What's the damn thing called? It's one of them. This is one of the damn things, round something, whatever it is. Somebody tell me, send me a message or whatever. But a round ticket, that's what it's called. Your ass thought you was getting a round ticket for a spin on, bitch, you's a dummy. And that's why your ass probably ain't going nowhere. And then I would have beat your ass if you would have delayed my motherfucking shit. If I was going somewhere, I don't care if it was going an hour or fuck away, bitch. If I would have paid that motherfucking ticket to get where I was going, bitch, your ass would have had it too. I wouldn't have beat up the damn attendant because that bitch was doing her job. But she escalated. I will say, if she touched you, she escalated it, and she did not use good judgment. Because you was definitely not one of them bitches that be like, calm down. Calm down, honey, calm down. You know what I'm saying, calm down. That's what you need to do, calm down. I'm not coming at you this way, calm down. That's what she should have said. Calm down. I'm not coming at you like that. I want to speak to you like a lady. Calm down. Down. So October 21st, 2020. From the source. Rapper arrested after bragging about committing unemployment fraud in his song. I'm going to repeat this stupid shit again. Rapper was arrested after bragging about committing unemployment fraud in his song. What's going on? What is going on? What the fuck is going on? So it says for Trail Antonio Bynes, bitch, y'all got his whole motherfucking name. Y'all got his whole motherfucking name. Bitch, you going down, nigga. They got your whole government. They probably got nicknames. They probably got the Pookie, the Tonyo, because certain people say don't so Tonyo. They say Tonyo. You know what I'm saying? We gonna call you Fab. That's your initials of your name. We gonna call you Fab, because bitch, you thought you was gone with the wind fabulous doing that damn shit. His name for Trail, we gonna call him Fab. For Trail Antonio Bonds. We're gonna call him Fab. His Fab is 31, aka his rap name is Bizzle. Bitch, ain't nothing nuclear about you, and it fizzled. It did not bizzle. It didn't make it didn't get no type of business, bitch. It didn't even get no biz in the shit. You fizzled, bitch. You should be Fab Bizzle. That's what the fuck. Fab unnuclear bizzle. That's what fizzle. That's what the fuck you should be. Fab unnuclear fizzle, bitch. Was arrested after applying for 1.2 million in unemployment. Give me my shit. Where my shit? I need my shit. Cut on her. Let me give me some crack tea, cause this shit. And no, it ain't got crack in it, bitches. So y'all ain't got to go on here and say, bitch, that bitch drinking crack. No, bitch. I call it crack tea because that's what somebody called my tea because it's so fucking good. And she said I should sell it. But, bitch, I ain't giving up my recipe. Because I ain't trying to be like Nick Cannon having a fight and then beat them and get all my coins. He should have wiped that motherfucking bank account out, but he got his coin. So, It says that this motherfucker stole $1.2 million in unemployment benefits using stolen identities to take advantage of the pandemic unemployment assistance provision under the CARE Act. It says he possessed and used 92 debit cards preloaded with funds administered by the California EDD. If you don't know what EDD is, it's Unemployment Department Division. It says that they were issued in names of third parties, including identity theft victims. The cards in total added up to $1.2 million, and he took out. Okay, get this, y'all. Now, this how you know he's a dumb motherfucker. He took out $704,000 $704,000 of funds. He got caught by making a video with him flashing stacks of cash and unemployment letters. Bitch. I use that like that. Shit. He will face 22 years in prison. I would do you like they did, the Crows did that Michael Jackson and the Wiz. You straw paper dummy. Use a straw paper dummy, bitch. You sat there, bitch, and not only did you take out, you should have just took out the whole motherfucking thing, bitch. You already was at $700,000. You should have took the whole motherfucking thing out and hit it, bitch.
I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP after this shit.
You should have hit it. I went and did, and then your ass probably did some big ticket purchases. Also, you probably was flashing with your friends. Your friends was like, "Oh shit, nigga, let's spend this money. Let's get these damn tricks to these damn thoughts to these damn strippers, and let's get everybody a car in the hood pair." Bitch, I would have left y'all motherfucking ass. Y'all would have never seen me, bitch. I wouldn't have gave nobody a motherfucking thing. Let me be on that type of shit that he on. Nobody would knew my motherfucking name, bitch, because I would have had all that. Not even my family would have known what. $1.2 million fucking dollars, bitch. And you had the nerve to sit there and make a video, you dumb straw paper headed dummy. You sat there and made a fucking video with stacks of coins, because bitches know, and the word, and people know that know you, and the people that you just sat there and got that Section 8 damn check from, and been paying your fucking rent so you can have your rap career that was not gonna happen because your ass got caught, bitch. Because if you was a real hustler and a rapper, bitch, it's rappers in the industry, I guarantee you. I don't know for sure, but I guarantee you at least one or two of them motherfuckers made money like you did or worse, and they ain't got caught yet, bitch. You's a straw paper dummy. You got $1.2 million. I wouldn't have, if anything,
The fuck ASAP after this shit.
Be accidentally slip up. I ain't that type of bitch. If I find some shit like that, I'm telling you now, people, if I go ghost, either I won the lottery, I found a cup, it had to be enough coin for me to just go ghost on y'all asses. And if I pop up again, a bitch gonna have a whole new motherfucking look. It's gonna be Christina Storm. You gonna know it is. But bitch, I'm gonna have a whole nother motherfucking look. Use a straw paper dummy, bitch. You deserve to be in there, Fab Fizzle. That's what the fuck your name is. Just like I gave Takashi 69, Tanisha 69, bitch. Your name is Fab Fizzle. God damn it. Fortrail Antonio Bands, aka Nuke Bizzle. No, bitch, your name is Fab. Fab Unnuclear Fizzle. That's what your name is. Lordy day. What's wrong with y'all? And then the thing is, this week is what's getting me. It's black people. Y'all black. Why is y'all acting like this during the world, one of the worst times in our country, let alone the world? Y'all acting more retarded than ever. Let the white people do it. I love everybody. But as we know, I can't say all. I'm going to say a nice percentage of Caucasian people are acting a fucking fool because they are terrified. They are fucking terrified, and not just terrified because because they cause racism to escalate, and they're terrified because of the coronavirus out here. But they're terrified because Trump ain't about to be in motherfucking office. That's just real talk. Trump ain't about to be in office, and Biden is about to rip that motherfucker. Whatever he had put in play for everything to go down when he was in office, he's about to rip that shit apart. And if you're not making your foundation right now, black people and people of ethnic descent, you're gonna be lost in the next 4 years. If you're not trying to make some boss moves, and I ain't talking about the little shit like getting you a place. I do feel like this is the perfect time for anybody who's trying to get a house or like a condo or trying to get into real estate. This is the perfect time, because even though I can't see myself doing real estate, but I can't see myself eventually when I get the right amount of coin to actually get a house, fix it up real nice and sell it, or get me an apartment building or whatever, and flip that shit and start renting shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the time. House loans, people getting house loans left and right, people getting cars left and right. If you really about making a move and getting yourself together, this is the time. October 21st, 2020 on World Star Hip Hop. Chick washes her head in damn toilet bowl. You's a nasty bitch.
No tolerance. No tolerance.
Cause who the fuck gonna sit there and wash their head in the toilet seat, bitch? That's where you shit at. That's where you diarrhea at. That's where the roaches go when you done bombed your motherfucking house, bitch. I don't know about the damn roaches going. I do see roaches going to people's toilets and shit. I had a roach in my motherfucking toilet. I think the bitch thought I was gonna find the bitch. But if I'm taking a shit, bitch, and your ass fall in that motherfucking water because you trying to get away, bitch, then I know you was there. But you nasty motherfucker. People throw up in there, people shit in there. You get backed up from the septic tank from your fucking toilet sometimes. The shit get clogged, the shit be sitting in there. And some people so damn nasty where they leave makeup, hair, and all that other shit in there that just sit in there and fester and they get molded. You just nasty. And I know your hair don't smell like no damn herbal essence. Bitch, I know your hair don't smell like no head and shoulders, bitch. That shit smell like shit and boulders. That's what the fuck that shit smell like, bitch. Shit and boulders. Piss and shit.
A nasty nigga. Oh yeah, your bloodline is nasty. Okay, all right, I'm sorry.
I can't. I can't. So y'all seen this damn bitch, right? Like I said, she's a nasty bitch. She was happy too, bitch. That was the best thing since break. And you know that wasn't a homeless lady, because you can't get mad if you see a homeless person do it. But that bitch I ain't gonna say she had corn. Maybe she was living in her parents' house, but bitch, if you wasn't, even if you was, that's some nasty shit. That's what I would have rather you wash your motherfucking head in the sink like a child do than to sit there and wash your head in the toilet. At least I know your sink supposed to be clean, or it's feel like it's supposed to be clean, because you wash your hands and things and you wash your face in it. But bitch, for you to sit there and lift them, you took time too, bitch, because you ain't see no toilet seat rim or nothing, bitch. You ain't had that toilet seat down, which means that I hope your ass cleaned them up the toilet. I don't care what they say. The same water coming to the toilet come to the shower and to the sink. That's fine, but bitch, the water ain't touching the shitty ass a toilet that somebody just shitted out of, or they've been shitting in it all fucking week. It's the difference. Ain't nobody shitting in my shower water. Ain't nobody shitting on the faucet that the little sprinkler thing that the water come out in the shower. And if you are, you's a tall, nasty motherfucker. Ain't nobody shitting in my sink. Because if you are, bitch, I'ma find out and I'ma stuff that motherfucker sink faucet up your ass for shitting in my motherfucker sink, you nasty bastards. But you nasty. And I ain't even gonna make fun of it. That's nasty. You probably got parasites. You probably got maggots. I guarantee you, when somebody parts your motherfucking head, they probably see skid marks from daggone Mr. Hanky from daggone South Park in your in your motherfucking head. That motherfucker live in your head, bitch. Mr. Hanky, the Christmas pool, he love me and I love you. That's what's floating in you. That's what's in your motherfucking head, you nasty bitch. So October 19th, I can't get my mind around that. That's just nasty. I don't care what's going on. I will use some dirty ass water outside. Dig up the ground and get the water from in the ground before I sit there, because the water in the ground is clean. That's what a lot of people don't understand. This survival tip from Christina Storm. When your ass stuck outside, bitch, and you running for your life, or you stuck and stranded, bitch, and you thirsty, you better dig up the motherfucking ground, because the water in the ground is very clean. It's been filtered. It's gonna be a different taste than that bottled water or that sink water, bitch. Or that boiled water that you took from the sink. That's because it's natural water. But it's probably the most cleanest water that you can get. Because these damn filters don't do nothing but these filters that these water bottle companies use don't do nothing but put more chemicals in his body. So October 19, 2020. 2 million ads removed from Facebook due to violating their voters' interference policies. As of last Tuesday, Facebook had removed over 120,000 posts that violated its voter interference policies ahead of. Excuse me. That's that T girl. Interference policies ahead of the U.S. election. A spokesperson for Facebook told Business Insider that Facebook has rejected 2.2 million ads because certain organizations do not have the right or authority to run electoral or political ads. Y'all knew this shit was coming. Y'all should know this shit happens every year. I don't know if Facebook has done this before and said something, but Facebook was under a lot of scrutiny the last presidential race. And they got their act together. And I thank you, Facebook. But I think that people need to stop trying to influence something that's already been written. Just like Trump was written to be the president, although it was a reason why we had to go out and vote. It was to wake us up, y'all. Like just sitting there and letting shit happen is not how you solve things, and dealing with it is not the way that you change things. Accepting the bad because you feel that's all that's going to happen, that's not how you change things. It's already written that Biden is going to win. It's already written. I don't care what nobody say. It's already written in stone that he's going to win. And when he do, it's going to shake the U.S. It's going to shake the U.S. so much that I ain't even going to lie. It's going to cause some ripples in our country for a little bit, but it's needed ripples because we need to get rid of racism. That's going to be one ripple that go hella crazy. We need to get rid of homophobia, transphobia, all the fucking phobias that you could think of. Because without having these ripples that Biden's going to put into play, and bring people to power that have power, that don't recognize black people, don't recognize how powerful you are. And I'm talking about individually, to each individual black person, how much power you have within yourself. And not just voting power, not just buying power. I'm talking about very powerful influence on this world and country. He gonna cause some shit that when he finish what he do, every president after him is going to want to live up to it. Okay, anyways. So, Facebook, I thank you for getting yourself together because, honey, I was done. I was done. I was very much so done. I was like, come on now, Facebook already got Facebook got too many ads to begin with, I think. Because every other, and I ain't even gonna say every other, it seems like every damn post you stroll past, it's an ad for something. So for you to do that is fine by me. Thank you, Facebook. You stepped in and did your due diligence. So let's get right into it, honey. We're going to move on right to Rainbowology, baby. If you don't know what Rainbowology is about, it's anything dealing with the GLBTQ children of the rainbow corn. Let me repeat that so you can get that. The GLBTQ children of the rainbow corn. And the ABCs children of the rainbow corn. So yes, it deals with the GLBTQ. I'm tripping over myself. The GLBTQ ABCs children of the rainbow corn, honey, and any news dealing with our community and the education of it for anybody that's miseducated or need education or just wants some more knowledge on the community. Because Lord knows I do. Because I'm learning every day about us. So we're going to get to the term of the week. The term of the week is Z. It's just Z. If you don't know what Z is, and I had to find this. I was reading this, and I'm going to tell you, I read this thing about 20 times. Because I'm lost, like, why do we have all these genders and things of that nature? You know what I'm saying? I understand the trans, I understand the lesbian, I understand the bisexual, I understand the gay. I even understand the polyamorous, whatever, how the fuck you say. I even understand the gender fluent. Gender non-conforming. But Z? Bitch, did you just take the last letter of the alphabet and just made it a sexuality? I think that's what you did. And just added an E on the end. So it says Z. A genderless pronoun typically used to refer to an intersex or transgender person, but can be used to refer to absolute anybody. And that's why I had to read it again. Because isn't that confusing? Like, how can you say that it typically refers to intersex or transgender person? Meaning that it pertains to a person transitioning over to the opposite sex. That they feel like their spirit is who is and who they initially are. But then it goes on to say you can use to refer to absolute anybody. It don't make sense when you already classify straight individuals or straight identified individuals as cisgender. You didn't identify transgender men and women as transgender. Transsexual, you classify transvestites and all the things. You know what I'm saying? This one does not make sense to me, and it's never going to. I'm sorry, it's just not. It's just not. So, we're gonna move on to the topic of the week. The topic of the week is Miss Bobbie Lytes, honey, and Miss Bobbie Lytes from Love and Hip Hop, honey, and Jeffree Star. For you, Bobbie Lytes slams and wrote and reads Jeffree Star for filth for using black men for sex and being racist. I'm just gonna go on with this thing. It says Bobbie Lytes went to social media to express his frustrations with Jeffree Star, saying that he only wants to use black men for sex. At first he said, because this shit kind of frustrated me. At first, not Jeffree Star, but Bobbie Lytes says, okay, LOL, he laughed or whatever. Let me just call this bitch out. I mean, the cunt blocked me, so this should go unnoticed, right? It says this should go unnoticed, right? Anyways, remember how during slavery, how the masters would still fuck the black women or men? Well, that's exactly what this whore is doing to our men, using them for sex. Moments later, Bobbie Lytes tweets, Jeffree Star will never forget. I will never forget all the disgusting and racist slurs that you've spoken. You are to me possibly the most despicable gay I've ever seen. All the money, makeup, and BBCs can't wash all the white supremacy away. Now sashay away. Put your head in the gutter, because I know it's probably at least one or two young people on here that ain't supposed to be on here. BBC. Big black. Okay. Now, Bobbie Lytes. I like you. I do like you. I think that you I think you cause a lot of friction and drama sometimes, but I do like you. And you had the right to sit there and say something about him, because that's exactly what the fuck he doing. It ain't Jeffree Star. For one, I'm glad. I ain't even gonna say I'm glad, but I'm happy that somebody got his ass, and I'm happy that it was a black person, because how dare you be racist as fuck and be a part of the GLBTQ community? Let me repeat that. How can you be racist as fuck and be a part of the GLBTQ community? It just don't make no fucking sense. It just don't. It don't. How you gonna not like one group, discriminate against one group, but then go and get dick from them? How can you hate on one group, but you're a part of, and we're not even gonna say black people, and black people, y'all are the reason why y'all feel that y'all the most hated damn group in the in the world. But you're not. The LGBTQ community is the most hated and despised group in the world. Jeffree Star. I can't even say nothing to Bobbie Lytes, because he did what he was supposed to do. You are trifling this shit. And the fact that you got used by that guy, that was nothing but karma coming back on you. I don't care how y'all, that motherfucker played you. That motherfucker played so damn good. He need a damn movie. He need a actor's contract with somebody damn company. Because he played you so motherfucking good that I guarantee you it's going to come out that his wife, that he had that child with, she was a part of that shit. Because the way that she came on the motherfucking scene and said she ain't know nothing about it, I don't believe she knew about her husband probably being, she probably had feelings or whatever. Which means she knew, but she didn't know how deep it went. But she knew, I would say that she knew that man was bisexual. Or she could have been one of them girls that was just like, I'm not going to spill your tea as long as you take care of me and our child. Because I know you don't like me. I know you don't like pussy. But you do. But I do know you'll take care of your child. But Jeffree Star, you need to think twice. Because people have been trying to come after you for years. And the fact that you allow somebody to come in that you supposedly hated, and didn't have the audacity to allow your walls to fall down that far to where he had you on your hands and knees, bitch, using you as a footstool, like you've been calling black people footstools for Lord knows how long. Use a straw paper dummy too, bitch. You ain't nothing but a straw paper dummy with coins. Good makeup, you know what I'm saying? Nice cheekbones, or whatever. Yeah, I gave you a little compliment or whatever, bitch, because you do got nice cheekbones. You do your makeup be on fleek or whatever. You got a little coin, but you have to be careful, and you need some help. You need some kind of help, because you can't sit there and say the N-word one day for years. I ain't even say one day. You can't say the N-word for years, and degrade us and treat us like shit or talk to us like shit, like we're really your fucking slaves, bitch, because ain't nobody your fucking slave. If anything, you're a slave. And then go after the most stereotypical looking, I can't say mentally or the way he handled himself, the most stereotypically looking black man to get some big black dick from, bitch. You just can't. So like, just like daggone Bobbie Lytes said, sashay away. Now what I will say to Bobbie Lytes is, what's the difference from the queens out here? And I'm gonna say insecure queens, because a real queen, a real gay person ain't worried about every fucking nigga that come their fucking way. Is not trying to get into every fucking nigga or bitch's underwear. A real queen, a real mature motherfucker that's in the GLBTQ community, they only worried about finding that one and worried about the motherfucking selves. You have to be an insecure person to sit there and be going after this guy, that guy, or be trying to flirt or get the attention of this guy and that guy because of the fact that you feel you the fishiest thing on the block. You can be the fishiest looking thing, bitch, but the way that you carry yourself is not fishy at all. You can be the most daggone thugged out looking ass gay dude in the world and think that you the best looking thing in the world and book any damn nigga and break any nigga from being straight. But that does not mean you're insecure. You're not insecure. I say this. Bobbie Lytes, you damn read that bitch for film. You probably went further. But Bobbie Lytes, what is the difference from you? The only thing I can say is, Bobbie, like I said, I like you. But what is the difference from you shaking your ass in Lil Nas X's face? Now, what I will say about that situation is that I feel that y'all probably did do something with each other, but I don't feel that he after the situation that he felt that you was the right type of person for him, or the right person to help to be there to be with. You know what I'm saying? Because your brand and his brand are two different things. I ain't gonna say two different levels, but I'm gonna say the way your brand is portrayed and the way his is portrayed is two different things. So I don't personally think that clash would have worked out. But yeah, Bobbie, let's go ahead down, girl. We're gonna read that bitch for we can come together, honey, and read her for filth, because I have a lot of things to say about that bitch, honey, and anybody that's just like her. Because I don't understand how you can be gay and be gay or a part of the GLBTQ community and be any race and be fucking racist. It would never compute in my cerebral cortex. It never will. Yes, I said cerebral cortex, bitch, because it never will. Now I'm going to move to Spotlight. I honestly don't have a Spotlight for this week. I'm just going to say this on Spotlight. If you haven't voted, please find a way to vote. I don't care if it's thousands of people that haven't voted or haven't received their thing. Please find a way to vote. Please do your research when trying to vote, because a lot of people just vote because they're Republican, Democrat, Liberal. What's the other ones? I can't think of the other ones right now. But you only vote because that's the party that you're a part. That's not how you vote. Let me say that again. You do not vote because you have grew up or your family is all Democrat or you're all Republican or you all liberal or you all independent or whatever else is out there as far as that goes. You vote because you done did the research on the person. Because a lot of people because majority of the time, since I've been alive, it's either been a Republican or Democrat. I have not seen no independent. I haven't seen what's it called? I just had it. But anyway, I haven't seen nothing other than Democrat and Republican. Not saying that they're not some of the best people to be in the office. But my thing is that You have to do your research on people. And when I say do research, I mean dig deep. Because a lot of people that's Democrat and a lot of people that are Republican have some dark ass secrets and have some shit with them. And their family history has some shit with them. And because their family comes from shit, they're going to smell like shit too. Somewhere in their life. Because they learned, whatever they learned trickled off into them. Whatever they seen and whatever their family taught them trickled off into them. That's why the Bushes are the way that they are. That's why the Trumps the way that they are. That's why the Clintons the way they are. That's why Obama is to me and will always be the best president because of the way that he was brought up and the family that he was around and the people that he was around. And that's the difference from him and these other presidents is that he was around people that genuinely were good people. The people, I'm not saying once he got into office, but the person that made him the president, the people that made him the president that he was, are the type of people that you need to look for to put in office. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that the Democrats that we have, Biden and Kamala, I think her name Camilla or Kamala, one of them. I always get her shit mixed up. I don't know why. I just think I do. It just be doing it. But I'm not saying that they're bad people. What I'm saying is, just like we had to find out that Hillary Clinton had all this shit going on with her that was very hard to find out, you really have to do research on people. And I ain't talking about just for the seat as president. I'm talking about in Congress. I'm talking about in Senate. I'm talking about in the in the courts. I'm talking about in the in your specific county. You know what I'm saying? The county chairmen and all that. You have to do research on these people. Because you don't want somebody that's crazy as fucking and damn a serial killer or have a history of their family being racist. What's the point of trying to progress if you're gonna put racist people in there? What's the point of trying to progress if you're going to put somebody that has the same old values as before? Not saying that people with old values don't have legitimate arguments or things to give to our country. But to move forward, we need somebody that's open-minded, that's innovative, and that can not only spark the minds of the innovators and the new age individuals and the new generations, but also tap into those old heads and make them and allow them to see, I can't say make because that's a harsh word, but to allow them to see a different way. Not saying to change a lot, but to show them a different way. So my spotlight this evening will be to go out and vote. This is a very, very, very important time for us to go out and vote. Go out and vote. And if you're not old enough to vote, ask your parents to see if you can go with them so you can get that experience, so you can understand why it's so important to vote. And if you can't do that, talk to people that actually are old enough to go vote and ask them their experiences and talk to them and ask them why they feel it's important to vote. So I want to say thank you all for enjoying watching this show, being here with me to episode 4 of season 2 of Loose Rap. I want to also say thank you for supporting Reflection, my new show. It's on episode 5 now, and I can't even lie, like to sit there and to talk about the lessons that I learned, and now that's me telling it all. You know what I'm saying? That ain't all the way me telling it all, but it's me giving you an insight on my life and how I feel about situations and what I've been through. I thank you for supporting me with that. I also ask you all, because there's a lot of people that's watching these shows, that's liking, you know what I'm saying, putting their little likes up and whatever, and I love that. I appreciate that and continue to do it. But a lot of people on YouTube are not subscribing. So I ask you to please subscribe to the show, because you don't know what's going to happen next. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what's going to happen next with the show. And it seems like every move that I made so far, I'm trusting. Honestly, it's just going the way I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? So just like in the newest episode of Reflections, the episode is about trusting the process. I'm just trusting the process. And me trusting the process is also telling you, please subscribe, please like, please comment. Please email me at looserapllc@gmail.com or at icloud.com. You can send me emails, you can send me fan mail, you can send me suggestions for the show, questions. You know, if you want to be a host, a guest host. We when it comes down to the guest host, we can either do a video by video, or you can come in person and be a guest host. Also go to our TikTok, to Loose Rap's TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. We can be reached on Instagram and Facebook at Loose Rap at Loose Rap Show on Instagram and TikTok, and at Loose Rap on Facebook. And I thank you again, children of the Rainbow Poem, for supporting me for this past basically 2 seasons of shows. You know, because this season is just getting started. But I thank you for supporting, for being there, liking a comment. And definitely go, if you're not able to watch on YouTube, go to Anchor app, go to your podcast sites and apps, because we're everywhere. I didn't know until recently how many podcast platforms that we're actually reaching. And it's all honestly because of Anchor app. If I can't even remember who told me about it, but if I do, trust and believe, I'm going to give them a shout out on the show, because Anchor app really changed the way that I thought about doing this whole thing. So thank you all. I love you all, and I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. And don't be a fucking Jeffree Star, bitch. If you like big black dick, then you get you big black dick. Don't be out here like daggone Trump and the damn Jeffree Star and all these other people out here that's just ignorant and being racist and homophobic. Love on each other. That's what's going to get this country through this COVID. That's what's going to get this country through any bad things that happen, is to love on each other. Love on each other. And I'm not just talking about your family. I'm talking about your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes you got them neighbors that get on your goddamn nerves. But you still have love on them, because you don't know what they're going through. I thank you all. Love you all. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Continue watching, subscribe, like, and comment. And y'all have a good night. Deuces.